everybody, I'm Maria, I'm from 𝐇𝐀𝐓, and I am the customer liaison between 𝐇𝐀𝐓 Italy and our customers and potential customers throughout the world. I'm sitting here with having a conversation with Francesco Marfisi, who is our sales manager.
Good morning, everyone.
Many of you know Francesco. He was recently at the BCI in Fort Lauderdale, and he is generally the person who is in more direct contact with you. We're talking about the difference between ball mill oxide and Barton oxide. I've always heard talk about this, and I would like to know something more, so maybe our potential customers and our customers will get some valid information from you.
Sure, Maria. There are two types of lead oxide. The first one is the lead oxide made by ball mill. The second one is the lead oxide made by Barton reactor. There are two types of production to make it. The first one made from ball mill, it's made by low temperature. So the lead oxide is made by friction between lead cylinders and the internal wall of the ball mill. The second one is the Barton oxide or thermal oxide. It's made by high temperature, so seems like melting of the lead. From this point, there are two types of molecular structures. The first one, made by ball mill, it's almost 100% of tetragonal structure. The second one, made by high temperature or Barton, it's orthorhombic structure, orthorhombic oxide. So that's the main difference.
Okay, so a battery manufacturer who wants to have a good quality of oxide, what are the characteristics of the tetragonal oxide? What does tetragonal oxide do for your plates?
To summarize, the difference between thermal oxide and ball mill oxide is the adhesion from the grid and the past. So if you have 100% of the tetragonal oxide, you will have a perfect adhesion between grid and mass.
Okay. All right. And so this, of course, gives benefits to the battery plates.
The main benefits are the high cranking power of the battery and the lifespan of the batteries.
Okay. And how can this problem be solved?
You have to produce the lead oxide in the right way. So, for example, there are a lot of ball mill manufacturers and a lot of Barton reactor manufacturers, but you have to produce the right lead oxide, the right molecular structure, so 100% of tetragonal structure. To make this, you could use an MOP ball mill. The MOP ball mill is the unique ball mill certified by an Italian university who certified 2 years ago that the lead oxide produced it's only tetragonal oxide. Why? The MOP ball mill have a lot of temperature sensor and has an internal cooling system, and by an PLC software can manage in the right way the internal temperature of the ball mill. Because, you know...
Okay, so what you're saying is that the Barton pots produce lead oxide at a high temperature, and this creates some issues that
could create
because of the temperature peaks.
From 10 up to 30% of orthorhombic oxide.
Oh, I see. So this was 𝐷𝐄𝐄𝐏, who also in his book about lead oxide, he mentioned this range of orthorhombic. And can you explain better why calm ball mills produce 100% tetragonal oxide?
By our internal cooling system, we can maintain the consistent temperature inside the cylinder of the ball mill. In this way, we cannot produce high temperature, we cannot produce peak temperature inside the ball mill.
Okay.
For this reason, we have only tetragonal oxide.
Oh, I see, okay. And the water sprays are, let's say, that the PLC sprays the water at certain times and in certain quantities, depending on what is happening inside the ball.
It's an automatic system made by a lot of sensor and detailed software inside the PLC. That's it, to summarize the concept.
Okay.
Yeah.
If a battery manufacturer would like to contact us and get some more information about this, the MOP ball mills, what should they do?
Usually we receive the requests from our website, �𝐾AM-SRL.com, and then we receive all their requests. Then we reply as soon as possible with our material, and then
what is the name of our material?
This is the CAM box.
Oh, I see.
The CAM box, it's a lot of information, PDF, document, reports, and so on to study, because there are a lot of information, and then we send the physical CAM box directly to the office of our potential customer, of the manager. Then we can make a conference call to know each other, and then we go ahead.
Okay. Yeah. So this is how potential customers should contact us so that they can get all of the information that they need. The CAM box is material that should be studied.
Inside the CAM box there are a lot of information about the lead oxide process, quality, operational, and so on. So we suggest to study everything, and then we can talk about equipment, lead oxide, curing chamber, and so on.
Okay. And what other types of equipment do we produce? Just to give an overview.
The first thing is the right lead oxide, then the curing plates, the curing of the plates.
Okay, and so we produce curing chambers and all of the ancillary equipment around these systems.
Yeah.
For example,
conveying, oxide conveyor, cylinder conveyor, melting pot, even our last patent machinery like fast melt and lathe shaver, but we can talk about this point in the next video.
In another video. Okay. Well, thank you everyone for joining us.
Thank you too. If you want
let us know if you have any.
If you want to download the CAM box, request more information, and so on, click on the link below. and we will keep in touch.
Thank you.
Optimize your battery starting from the MOP Oxide. Bye bye.
Great.